In the early chapters of the Bible, we find genealogies with astonishingly long lifespans, but one name stands above all others as a symbol of longevity: Methuselah. The Bible records that he lived for 969 years, making him the oldest person ever mentioned. But is this just a random, unbelievable number? Or does his story hold a deeper, hidden meaning? Let's uncover the secret behind the oldest man in the Bible. Methuselah was the grandfather of Noah. His name, in Hebrew, carries a profound and prophetic meaning. While scholars debate the exact translation, one of the most accepted interpretations is, "His death shall bring." Think about that. His very name was a prophecy. But what would his death bring? To understand this, we need to look at the timeline. Methuselah lived for 969 years. The Bible tells us that when he was 187 years old, he had a son named Lamech, and when Lamech was 182, he had a son named Noah. Now, let's do the math. When Noah was born, Methuselah was 369 years old. 187 plus 182. The Great Flood, as described in Genesis 7, began when Noah was 600 years old. If you add Noah's age at the time of the flood 600 to Methuselah's age when Noah was born 369, you get exactly 969. This means the year Methuselah died was the very same year the Great Flood began. His death brought the judgment. This isn't just a coincidence. It's a breathtaking display of God's patience and mercy. For 969 years, as long as Methuselah was alive, God's judgment was held back. His long life was a symbol of God's long suffering, giving humanity nearly a millennium to repent and turn back to Him. Every day Methuselah lived was another day of grace, another chance for people to listen to the warnings of his grandson, Noah, who was building the ark. So, the story of the oldest man in the Bible is not just about a long life. It's a powerful lesson. It teaches us that God is incredibly patient, extending His grace far beyond what we can imagine. But it also teaches us that His patience has a limit, and there is a time for judgment. Methuselah's life was a 969-year-long sermon on God's mercy, a silent prophecy that ended the moment the first rains of the flood began to fall.